Jude, gimme.
Welcome to Judgement, guys. Again, I'm Katie Alpha.
I'm Omega Urian.
I am B-Trend. Oh, I'm B-Trend. I should not be speaking out of turn. I'm sorry.
Well, it's your show, B-Trend. We're just living in it.
Yeah, we're just here for you. Everybody wants to listen to you play Tekken.
What do you mean me?
Everybody just wants to hear you play Tekken. That's how it works.
Well, you better put it on stream as well, son.
We will. We'll stream some Tekken later for sure.
Gross.
But
I thought this was Third Strike community. What are we doing?
Yes, this is a Third Strike podcast.
If you couldn't
talk about that.
Nick, just to give people a little background, let's let people know like who we are, just in case they don't. I guess we could start off with you, Nick.
All right, I'm Omega Urian. I play Third Strike, obviously. Been playing for a couple years now.
Obviously.
Yeah. Try to stream like once a week.
How long is a couple years?
How long is a couple years? I want to say 3, maybe longer. Definitely 3, maybe a little longer. So yeah, about that long.
Okay.
And I've probably been streaming for like.
And where are you from?
I'm from Alabama. Shut up.
You're from Alabama?
Yes, Birmingham, Alabama.
And who do you play?
205. I play Urian, obviously. It's in my name. That's why people leave in ranked whenever they see my name. They just are afraid of the character. It's definitely not my skill, so yes.
Oh, okay.
All right,
so,
introduce yourself.
Where are you from, B-Trend?
I've been playing this game for too damn long. I should be quitting this game already. The only people
I thought you quit already.
Okay, first of all, it's on the fence. But let me tell you the truth, all right? Tekken is the best game ever. You can hold that shit. I play Marvel now.
Obviously, we're a very welcoming community because we'll accept retards.
Like P-Trend.
You know.
I don't know. Like everyone keeps telling me to stop playing this game, and
so who do you B-Trend? Who do you use? Who's your main?
I'm because he's cheap, so I don't really have any skill other than Grenade.
I like that. I like that response. It's very honest. All right. Well, I'm Katie Alpha, as I said before, and I don't have a main character. But that's only because I feel like he's kind of cheap.
China's bullshit. No, you only play Yang because China's bullshit, all right? Just tell the world.
In the game, I would main 12. It would be hype.
Man, who you fooling? Your main's Yang.
Well, whatever.
I mean, if we had to pick,
anyway,
it's
that's
Yang.
No, but I heard Jashawn is godlike though. Like real talk. I heard
legit. It is
godlike. Yo, can you beat Maximilian?
That Sean is actually legit.
Yo, if you can beat Maximilian, that's when you know you reached the peak of your start.
I have beaten Chris G in a Sean mirror before.
I was just about to ask that. Can I beat Chris G?
Sean with my Sean, and Chris G is pretty much the benchmark for the community, right? like it's Chris G, Yuki, Nika, and then everyone else, right?
Seems legit to me. You know, I don't think there's any real players in SoCal anymore. You know what I mean?
No, I don't think so. SoCal is like
all retired.
It's like the desert from Mad Max, dude. Like everyone's fucking dead. All that's left are a bunch of freaks who are living off the blood of other players. That's what I imagine when
there's no new blood.
No, new blood.
People have been playing with the new. They're like all. Oh, yeah, SoCal. That we're only in our and before. Is that what you're saying? Because that's what I'm hearing.
I mean, I didn't want to frame it that way.
But that's what you meant, isn't it? Stop.
All right, guys. So
Your damn moves.
I kind of wanted to start off the show by talking about the stuff that happened last night on the
Shelter, right?
On Shelter.
Yeah. excluding my match.
If you guys missed it, it's archived on Nika's channel. Twitch.tv/.
So what were the
Nika
top
_KO.
matches? The only ones that I remember, I didn't even see that many guys.
There were only 3 fight cards as far as I know. There was Omega versus Big Black, which I didn't catch.
It ended in a DNF.
I saw it late. And then there was Shotokan versus Kyo,
Hispanic Jap.
which was a first to 5. Those first 2 were first to 5s. And then there was Moods versus Sandbags, which was a first 10.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I wish I heard about that one. I didn't get to.
Yo,
I
it
didn't
was the
catch
best.
So since you were in the first one, Nick, tell us what happened, because I didn't catch it.
The same thing that's happening to Discord consistently. Fucking.
So
internet.
would you say you put yourself in a body bag? Was it how'd it
So
go?
what I'm hearing is he used his West Coast connection to body you.
Yes,
What
because I
I'm
guarantee
hearing
you that
is-
if the internet connection was good and no lag, I would have bodied him free. He wouldn't have taken a round.
Ooh, wait a minute.
Like, I'm not even mad because Big
Wait a
Black even
minute.
knows this. He said this.
Hold.
But
He said it.
catching audio.
Feeding off the Wi-Fi.
I ain't got no catch audio.
So I assume he used Denjin Ryu, or did he use Ken?
He used Denjin Ryu in 170 millisecond lag. So yeah.
Oh, that sounds godlike, bro. I think that's
Here's
optimal
the thing:
for people to play
people
on.
complain about the ping number, right? But really, it's just your power level. Like, the higher it is, the more skilled you are.
Oh, of course.
Bruh,
So
I
that's
was
why
full
all the
screen. He
guys-
did a
who's that-
full
who's that
screen.
Australian-
He did a full
Who's that
screen
Australian
teleport,
player
and I said,
Piano?
"Fuck this," and I just stood there.
No, but what?
You-
But
You
since
rage
we're
quit in
talking
real life?
I rage quit.
Oh,
Yes. I will gladly,
Damn,
if he comes to
son, on the
TFC, I
shelter.
will gladly play him in a first to 50. I don't care. I
First
couldn't
to 50.
deal with
You
that.
hear that, Aaron?
It was
is your money on
worse than
on this
10
one?
ring.
If
Yo,
you
is there
catch
side
this
bets?
later-
Is it,
Jesus.
I'm
Those
just
are some
saying.
strong words.
so you're
Nick.
but you're telling me that SoCal Ryu was dominant as fuck.
I'm telling you that I couldn't even
Pretty
do
much.
tackle. It was bad.
That's what I'm hearing, Tran.
Yo, SoCal apparently has the best Ryus on the planet, right? But now can suck.
Fuck, but now it's SoCal Ryu and then Banal.
Yeah, dude. No, because there's also a tier list. Because you know how Frankie is so good, so that's why SoCal Ryu is at the bottom of the tier list. You
Oh,
feel me?
okay.
So like the better you are, and the more lag you have, the weaker you
So-
are. It's kind of like
So what ended up being the score of that set, Nick?
We quit early out.
Did y'all
I
play
think
the
it was
full
like
5 or...
it was like 4-1, and I quit early out after I won a game.
Okay, so it was 4-1 in Big Black's favor before he quit out.
Yeah, I just couldn't take it
For
anymore.
EXO, who's asking what the score was.
Yeah, it was like 4-1. I just couldn't take it anymore. And then I think
That
you
sounds like
played
it was
a
a
game.
hype match, so make sure you guys catch the stream to watch Nick be extra salty as he loses in lag.
it's typical.
To watch me sit there for 30
Happens
seconds.
to everybody. Happens to everybody.
Yeah, there are certain players that actually excel in lag.
Yeah, I just
I
couldn't do
won't.
it.
I won't name any names, but obviously,
Mural Tag,
it's hard to play.
Wholesome Heart. Who
Who
else?
Whoa, we were.
Bro, this is Judgment, okay? We don't give a fuck. This ain't The Shelter. This ain't House of Strikes. This is Judgment.
Oh,
We can
damn.
talk shit if we want.
Yes!
So you're telling me that House of Strikes is actually soft? So like they're like censored, like they're like the new WWE.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that perhaps we have a little bit more freedom here. Not saying that's a bad thing.
I was saying, so our balls are bigger. That's what you're saying.
No.
We have.
I think
more,
that's exactly what he's saying.
I'm saying
We have
sometimes
more
you have to appeal to a certain
cojones.
audience. Here we're appealing to a completely different audience.
Oh, okay, so the audience is savages.
Yes.
And clowns.
Yes, you come here for that.
Goons.
Savages and clowns.
Clowns
You
and goons,
you
dude.
go to Nika's channel, unless he's hosting me. You go to Nika's channel for information. You come here
He is
for the shots.
Toasting you, by the way. So
I
be
know.
nice.
Appreciate that.
Thanks for the views, homie. But yeah, so I was hoping that you guys would play a 6 because I'm a very big black fan.
Big.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I saw lots of comments of positive reinforcement, criticism on the Boiler Room stream, whereas when he was getting bodied by Kyo. Is that correct?
I don't quite recall, but I do remember being very supportive of him. Anytime new blood comes into the community, I support
New blood, huh? Is he like 50 years old? Like,
I don't know how.
fucking Jesus Christ.
I don't know what qualifies as new blood anymore in Third Strike.
You want to discuss that first? You want to discuss what actually qualifies as a new blood and like not have Troy Boy go into like a new tournament and win? Like no.
Is Troy new blood? I don't know.
I don't know. He looks pretty old to me. I don't know.
I've already heard about that type of shit. So.
I would say if you're like if you've only been playing for like 4 years or under, then you're definitely new blood, right?
I mean that makes sense, right?
Or could you say that like if you started out with OE when OE first came out that you're new blood?
Probably, right? I mean, what if you went to OE but you go to like a lot of tournaments? All about experience, right? So you don't go to a lot of tournaments.
Is it though? Like let's say you played fighting games before that. You have a ton of tournament experience in other fighting games.
Mm-hmm. I'm strictly talking like Third Strike here. Like, what if you went to a lot of Third Strike tournaments, but you started with OE?
I think that still counts. Because it's all like relative to how much you've been playing and how long you've been playing it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can't tell if you're hearing sarcasm. Telecaster, we're always serious and 100% honest. We don't ever be. I don't think we've.
No, absolutely not.
I don't know what sarcasm is.
That's just actually that hurts me inside.
The insinuation.
Yeah, like it just hurts. All right.
Yo, okay, so let's move on from that because that match obviously sucked dick.
Yeah, it was bad. I agree.
And whoever set that up, that was terrible.
No, it was a good setup.
Wasn't
it ended up being bad.
Wasn't it your
originally I was set to lose to Big Black Slag, but I option selected out of that real fast, and I was like, you know what, I'd rather go play.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good day. So how was your off?
How was what?
So the next match we had was Kyo versus Shotokan First to 5, which I thought was pretty sick.
Right. So
I actually got to catch a good chunk of that set. Did you guys see it?
I saw the first 3 games. That's it.
I still think Kyo gave charity games. Just saying.
I mean, that's his name, right? On Facebook and everything.
Yes.
What?
Doesn't he call himself Kyo?
Charity games?
Kitagawa?
Yeah. I don't know. At certain points, it looked like he was playing smart, and then at certain points, it looked like he was living up to his name, right?
Yeah.
Probably, right?
I agree.
That's what he does.
I feel like particular though is kind of rough online for Makoto. I think if the Yun knows how to play it right and he's building meter constantly running away, Makoto has to spend most of her time chasing him, right?
Yep.
So if you jump wrong or if you dash at the wrong time, you eat like one thing and then all of a sudden Ganajin and then 60% and then you're put back into a 50.
A mix up. You just can run away again.
Yeah.
Yeah, you repeat the cycle. It's a great character, very fair and balanced.
I don't know, but it was pretty close. Kyo ended up taking it 5-4.
Yeah.
What did you guys think of Shotokan's performance? Because I know we're all kind of biased towards Kyo, right?
Like we all think heavily biased towards Kyo. I don't even I don't even know who Shotokan is. I didn't even know he was a young player. So biased I am. To be honest, I hadn't heard of Shotokan until like I joined that Xbox 3S group, right? Like I didn't know who the fuck that was. I don't know.
Yeah, me either. I think I had heard his name, but I had never.
Sorry, Colin.
But I think.
I think he did well.
Oh, he definitely did well.
What were you gonna say, Nick?
I didn't expect it to be that way. My big thing is if.
What was your original prediction for that set? What did you think it was gonna go?
If Keo doesn't give charity games, he's always gonna though. But if he doesn't give charity games, because I
Yeah,
honestly do
that's the
believe
qualifier.
that
But
happens.
let's say, yeah,
If Keo doesn't give
let's
charity
say
games, I would
he doesn't give
say
charity games.
5-2.
I was gonna say the same thing. It doesn't like because like 2 games. Okay, you got an agent. What are you gonna do, right? You gonna hit with the cheese, like.
Yeah, because I mean,
I felt originally the score was going to be 5-1 because I believed that much in Kyo's Makoto, but taking into account what happened, it really felt like Colin played the matchup smart.
Really well.
And yeah, he played it smart, man. So you got to give him credit for that. And online obviously played a factor on both ends because they were both dropping hella shit and just kind of throwing out shit like left and right.
yeah.
But I don't know, man. It was a good set. I definitely want to see Colin play other sets now, or in other fight cards, whether it be online or offline, because his Yun is like, I don't know, man.
You think it's just like certain? It's like only a certain matchup kind of thing. He excels in only certain matchups.
Yeah, I feel like in certain matchups where Yun has like a clear advantage, he would probably do well. But the thing that I saw was like the neutral, which is like a big part of Young Gun, right? Like the neutral wasn't really as refined as everything else he had. So he had like
good combos.
He had good combos for the Ganagins.
Yeah, like my thing about Colin is when he's playing, he tends to just kind of do some random stuff.
Oh, definitely those freaking full screen dash punches made me very upset.
Yeah, like.
Wait, you guys don't think full screen dash punch is legit?
I mean, if it was +2 on block.
Online, maybe.
Like fucking Makoto's EX, I'd say.
Yo, that's where they were playing. They were playing online. Maybe he was just taking advantage of the situation.
I don't agree. If you're gonna play a set, you should play a set seriously and to the top of your skill level. If your skill level only involves online tactics, then no.
I mean, he's just being fully aware of where he is and what he's doing.
I think if you can take advantage of the lag, you definitely should, because then you'll win, right?
Of course.
But what happens whenever you want salt and you finally meet up in person and you play?
Well then.
I mean, that's
online tactics.
I mean, and if he still does online tactics, it's up to you to stop it. It's like, okay, well, I'm gonna punish you every time. It's all up to you.
That's true.
Yeah, I guess, but still.
Aren't you like kind of biased because like you get bodied by his Yun anyway?
Yes, very. But I can't hate because I just have a problem with Yun in general. Okay, I suck against Yun. That's been proven.
Yun in general.
But I can say that I definitely wouldn't win a set, but I would take more games offline.
Didn't you lose to Maximilian's Yun?
Like one game because I was trolling.
Oh.
Bro, I was trolling. Okay. I consistently just kept trying to get the Crouch Fierce Fireball Aegis just over and over and over again. I mean, I'd already beaten him 3 times in a row. What exactly are online tactics?
What the fuck is that?
Doing hard to punish things over and over again.
What the fuck was that?
I don't know.
Sorry, it was just crickets in my backyard.
Sound like you live in Alabama.
Those were hella loud, dog.
I know, right?
Yeah, my window's open and all,
So, Dizzy's asking what exactly are online tactics.
Do you have like fucking monster-sized crickets in California? Is that what's going on?
I mean,
I tried, Dizzy.
That is inherent in online play. Online tactics, Dizzy, are I don't know. What would be a good example? Be Trend.
Okay, good one.
Things that are -8.
Everything that I've done with my Ryu. All right, so let me tell you what's up. So dash grab is a big proponent. All right, there's another one, and it's full screen Tatsus.
Full screen Tatsu's not legit?
No.
Oh hell no!
Unless you properly read a fireball and do it like once a set. I mean, it can be used, but very rarely. But yeah, I would call that an online tactic sometimes. Anything can be done at certain points and be called smart. So
When you do like I don't know if it's always online, but when Fightcade players they do like their mix-up would be empty jump throw, empty jump DP, empty jump super. I mean, if that's just a mix-up, whatever. I'm not
But
really.
if that's so okay, so that's a good example, right? All right. So what in the since we're talking about the Makoto versus Yun matchup, what do you think is would be qualified as online tactics in that matchup in particular?
Hayate. Unless you have set up
Is
the,
that is
unless you've set
is
up the command grab mix-up. Because Hayate is punishable at certain ranges.
It is, but is that necessarily online?
Could be.
game,
I
or is
mean,
that
I've
just-
seen people do it offline, so I can't really.
Yeah. So is it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If
Or is
you
it just
set
a
up,
super hard read?
I don't remember who said it, but I remember reading somebody said it. I think it was actually Nika and Mutant that were talking about it. If you set up the command grab to where they'll start jumping, then you can start doing the Hayate. If you only do Hayate, probably, because you should be getting punished after the first Hayate. If it's close enough. If you set up the mix-up, that's a different situation. Like I said, anything can be done at certain times to be considered a smart choice or the right thing to do. But
you can
I mean,
make the same argument for Denji, but does that make Denji an online thing? It helps.
it helps, but
Sure,
no.
but is it?
I don't know. I feel like in that matchup, dive kicks are really like, especially the close ones that
Oh,
are,
like they can whiff or they hit
yeah,
you.
yeah.
That's
Like the
stupid fucked up.
shallow ones that
Fucked
either
up.
hit you in the knee or fucking land right in front of you, and then you get command.
Oh yeah, it's godlike.
Yeah.
Or just throw in general.
Or yeah. Like let's say you get like hits at the right spot, and then you try and like follow up with a normal.
Hmm?
Yeah, that I feel like that would be a product of online more than anything.
Or like,
Random shoulders too. I don't know.
I feel like invincible moves after very
Do you feel
easily
like
punishable things.
dash command grab?
Dash command grab with Makoto. It's
with
Is that
Makoto?
online or is that just a part of Makoto's game?
I feel like it's just stronger online. It's not just online.
amplified. It's not really like people try
Yeah.
to unless they're just bad.
Unless they suck.
Like if they don't know the matchup or they just like don't actually know.
Yeah, if you toss a rose and do full
Yeah,
screen
it's
machine gun blow, that's an online tactic. You're dumb. You shouldn't even get called that online.
Dude, that's the PS3 special. That shit is godlike. I challenge anyone in this stream to fucking parry that shit on PS3 in 300 ping. You'll get bodied.
Yeah.
So what you're telling me is fraudulent.
Yo, we all know how I felt blood. But that's a different topic. But match we had was B-Tran. I mean, not B-Tran. Moods versus Sandy Bags, which I thought was going to be super hype, but it turned out to be really lame.
So,
it went how it should have went.
I wanted Sandy to play much better than he did, but maybe online played too big of a factor for him to really play well.
He only plays online.
It looked like he was struggling.
Does he play offline?
Who? Sandy?
Yeah.
I heard he used to.
I heard he used to, but obviously he's a family man now, so.
Yeah.
Obviously he's also from Florida, so who the fuck lives there anyway?
Terrorist apparently. But anyway.
Oh my god.
I did at one point.
Oh my god.
I'm just saying.
I can't believe you went there.
Yeah, man. Too soon.
You can't believe I went there.
Too soon.
Too soon?
Too soon.
A little soon.
So Sandy lost. What was the score?
10-5? 10-4.
10-4.
Yeah.
Was it?
I don't know. Moose.
I'm pretty sure it was
Moose,
10-4. No, I think it might have been
It was
10-5.
10-4. Wow.
10-5.
That was really
10-4.
bad then.
10-5 or
'Cause
10-4. Chat might have
Ibuki
to
Hugo,
help
right?
us out with that one.
Yeah, I mean that matchup is automatically bad, right? Because
Big bodies. Literally big bodies.
Yeah, she gets everything on him, and he just has to hold that shit.
It was free. And Moods played it well. I mean,
I feel like he could have done better if he had just
What are you
played a
talking
little
about?
scummier.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Sandy. Like if Sandy had played a little
Yeah,
scummier,
10-5.
a little less honorable, like he was trying to play too honest, in my opinion.
Yeah. Even though I've never seen him play honest.
What do you mean you never seen him play honest?
Like,
What's
maybe it was the
dishonest
fact that he was on the
about his-
shelter.
Uh-huh.
Like, I feel like he didn't want to play to his full potential. Because his full potential is really strong.
It is.
So I felt sandbagging was in order, is what you're saying.
Do you think Sandbag lived up to his name? Did he sandbag?
I don't think he
That's
sandbagged.
really harsh. I don't think.
Like,
should
I
say
don't think
stuff
he
like that.
went full Kyo mode. But I don't think he played to his full potential.
Is that what we call it now?
We got JR mode and Kyo mode.
I don't know if we should call it full Kyo mode. That's just hurtful, man. That's just don't be disrespectful, all right? Shit is hurtful.
So, I don't want to take anything away from Moods because Moods obviously played very well. Like, just watching the matches, you could tell he went in with a game plan, and they both play each other so much that they know each other's games.
Yeah.
But it felt and it looked like Moods game plan like pretty hard for that. Like he fucking trained like every fucking minute he was awake, waiting for that fucking matchup, and he was like, "Yo, I'm about to body the shit out of this guy." He had a
Yeah, he
fucking
got confident.
picture of Sandy Bags.
Fucking bully, dude. That's all I heard was bully. Well, that's all.
You guys remember that scene? That scene from fucking I want to say it was Billy Madison, where that guy that he calls that he used to bully, he's like, "Yo, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bully
Steve
you." He's
Buscemi?
like, "That's fine."
And he
Yeah,
marks him off
Steve
the list.
Buscemi. Steve Buscemi scene in that. Yeah, and he like puts on the fucking lipstick and
Yeah.
he's like smoking a cigarette with a shot. Yeah, I feel like that was Moods, man. Moods was ready to cross Sandy off his list. He was ready to fuck him up.
Hurtful, man.
And
Terrible.
then the whole time
He's a
Moods was doing the interview,
terrible human being.
just talking all nice. While Sandy was in chat, talking all shit.
I feel like Sandy was just like, whatever, I'll play whenever the fuck we play. Like that's how I felt he approached it. He was like, I'm good enough to body this scroll. But he didn't fucking realize that fucking Moods was training, dog. Moods was in the fucking room of
Game
spirit
plan.
time.
Yeah.
Yo, man, the hyper.
He didn't take it serious.
Nah,
Yeah.
I like that's why I say I don't want to throw stuff like that out there because Moods did play well, and I don't want to make it seem like, you know, Moods didn't earn those wins because he did, but Sandy obviously wasn't ready.
Yeah.
That's his fault, dog. That's all his fault.
I mean, the craziest thing is that everybody thought that it was going to be a very high win in Sandy's favor.
I didn't think. I
Yeah.
mean, it's Ibuki. I thought it would be like 10-6 Sandy.
I said
I
10-8
didn't throw out
Sandy.
any predictions because here's the thing, Ibuki online in lag
Ridiculous.
it's already hard to deal with. I like, in my opinion, she's probably the best character in lag.
Yeah,
But
Tenra knows
then
about
on
that.
top of that, you throw the fact
Ooh.
you throw the fact that it was fucking Hugo versus Ibuki, and then it's like tenfold, right? So it's like,
Yeah.
what are the only options that he really has? He has to fucking guess on backbreaker, guess on parry, try and fucking get some normals in where he can, and it's fucking tough,
Yeah.
right?
It
So
goes
any
from
damage
10-2
that
to
he gets is gonna
102.
hurt her. Yeah, it's rough. And I like, dude, the fact that he'll even play that matchup, oh man.
He's the true winner of that. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it's
I-
bad.
I respect Sandy too much to think that was his best effort.
No, because apparently I don't know, man. Dude, Ibuki Hugo is so bad.
It's horrible.
As long as you.
Oh, so this is a good because Dizzy was asking like what's online. It's just anything she does online. It's fucking safe. She can just throw that shit out there. One of the things that I noticed the Ibuki players like to do is they'll do like a cross up, like the next attack, and like dash behind you.
Yeah.
And that shit is free. You can
Yeah, that's an online tactic.
way you're gonna fucking react to that.
Yeah. Because
Fucking
offline, that's
sick.
easy punish.
Fucking
I don't know
sick.
about
Unless you're ass. I mean, you can do
you
anything.
to react to. You can see it. You can see her shit is a fucking teleport.
Yeah.
Sick.
10-6 Sandy. Yeah, I thought just didn't fucking.
I don't
work
know.
out that
I've been
way.
hearing that Moods usually says, yo, if I play a boogie against Sandbags, I do decently well. So I was like,
I've seen him play before, and he does, he does take wins off of him, like legit. Like that matchup is ass, and Sandy gets bodied in it because that shit is hard. Yeah, and that's what we're saying. Moods, like you obviously trained for that shit, and he didn't give a fuck.
Yeah. Like it's blatantly obvious.
Yeah.
Or maybe he
I don't
did, and
know.
Ibuki's just that strong. But I doubt it.
Both. There's a little bit of both.
what's a little bit about?
He lost is because he didn't train at all, and also because of the matchup.
Yeah.
And a little bit of online in there too. Like it was like a perfect storm of fuckery, and he just got fucking.
Perfect storm.
I mean, there's no mincing words. He got bodied.
Yeah.
It wasn't quite free suit, right? Like because he had some good moments in there, and he made him earn those wins, but it was bad.
Yeah, like there were a couple moments where Sandy had good reads, but eventually it just went right back to, Moods full screen, Ibuki throwing kunais. Then next thing you know, in that ass with the target. I think he only parried the double hit target combo once. That's all I remember.
There was some.
I
There
saw
were some moments in there where
like one red parry, maybe.
looked good.
Yeah, he had a couple, but overall, it was just way in Mood's favor. He was too strong.
Yeah, I'll agree. So that was those were good matches.
Yeah.
What are some matchups that you guys would like to see next time?
Let's see. Shotokan against I want to see Yun Alex is even though it's supposed to be Yun's favor. I want to see Kyo against Kyo's Alex against Shotokan.
That'd be sick.
I mean, or like a hold that maybe.
Hold that.
Yeah, like a hold that or just an Alex player in general.
Yeah. I'd like to see Sherwin versus Tenrin. Wasn't that supposed to happen?
Sherwin against him?
Tenrin.
That was supposed to happen. Able to coordinate their schedules to make it happen.
Yeah. I still want to see that.
I don't know. Ibuki versus Dudley kind of sucks for Dudley in my opinion, but
Like the only set that was supposed to be
fun
shown that didn't happen that I didn't really care about was I think Kenny versus Eat.
That happened.
Oh yeah.
No, it didn't happen. And I don't think it should.
I don't know about that set either. I feel like Eat versus Fight.
Eat versus Fight for the Future? Yeah.
They both have kind of like
a give no fucks
like
mentality.
silly style. They YOLO, right? There's some YOLO in their game.
Yeah. There's a lot of YOLO in
It
their
would be
game.
interesting to see who YOLO would win. And then I'm trying to think who else would be a good match for Kenny in particular. I think maybe Kenny versus Sherwin would be interesting. I would like to see that.
Yeah. I think Kenny versus Sherwin or Kenny versus Shotokan. Either.
Kenny versus Shotokan. I think Kenny would win that. Kenny 10-1 versus Eat.
Kenny versus Eat? Yeah, 10-1.
I don't know. It's weird, man. I feel like Kenny, because I've played Kenny both offline and online quite a bit, and I feel like we didn't predict anything, dude. I have full confidence in Ibuki versus Dudley, and then if it's your Ibuki versus Sherwin's Dudley, I would say in a first to 5 it would probably be like 5-1, maybe 5-2.
I give Sherwin 5-3, just because.
And I want to put this out there while we're talking about it. I'm cool with
no
Eat and we're
disrespect for
homies.
Sherwin.
I'm talking about with chat. Because there's a little bit of shade being thrown. But I just want to put out there that I am homies with Eat. I've met him in person. Cool dude. But I think he would get blown up by Kenny. Just saying that for the record.
Kenny versus Grimlock. Yo, Kenny would blow up Grimlock.
Ooh, yo. Okay, I want to see any Xbox. Yo, you know what I think I could almost. Who has who can probably take some games off fucking Grimlock? Fucking Hulk will make a Chiron. Could probably take games off fucking Grimlock, dude. I'm confident.
Yo, their style is so similar, dog.
I'm just saying, like, I'm pretty sure. I'm
be
confident.
Full disclosure, my Texas bias cannot allow me to pick anyone over Kenny that's not good. So, I would have to say Kenny would blow up Grimlock. I understand, and in fact, I would be very interested in seeing a Texas. Hopefully, that happens at TFC.
He does these 5-5.
Not online. Online, that shit is free, dog. Ibuki versus Dudley. I don't know. Online, I feel like Ibuki has an advantage.
But it's the same state. It's the same state, though. You forget that.
That's true.
You forget
that's true.
You forget that show.
Maybe if they put it on GGP, it'll delay one, right?
Stop. Stop.
That fixes everything, dog. There's no lag. It's fucking magical. That's the answer.
Ooh.
Anyway.
Grimlock versus Breeze? Oh, shit.
Oh, Grimlock versus Breezy?
Good. Come on.
Impressive, dude. There was some shit that I genuinely was very impressed watching him play. Cause like anytime I see a Dudley that kind of does like some hype shit, like I'm already in love. Like I gotta support it.
Yeah, it's fun watching good Dudleys.
And he definitely had some cool stuff. Like he knew enough of the game to have like some combos and some setups, but the neutral wasn't there, and he really was thrown off by Grimlock's Tatsu barrage, because there was a lot of Tatsus in that match.
I mean, I've seen Boiler Room, and I think Sherwin and I don't know if they go back and forth, but when Sherwin gets that offense, he gets sweep. It's over. You know, that's like one Dudley. Like I've always been confident. Like if he gets one sweep, it's over.
It's over. What do you think that match would be? B-Tran? What do you think? Tenren versus Sherwin.
I'm a fan of Sherwin's work, but I'm biased towards Tenren because I owe him bun me, and it's gonna be 5-4 Tenren.
Is that code for gay sex?
No.
Okay.
That's actually food.
Okay. Just wonder.
Check.
So you think it would be 10-6 and a first to 5?
No, it'd be 10-8 on a.
Wait, what? First to 5, dog.
No, I said 5-4.
Oh, 5-4?
Yeah.
Okay. That's pretty close. So then it's basically even.
Yeah.
You think
I think it's even. But I owe.
But you give Tenren the slight edge.
Because yeah.
Yo, I agree entirely with that statement. And 5 is so fucking boring.
I enjoy 5, but it is boring.
Nah, fuck that game.
But I play Chun, so.
I would play
really?
Tekken before I played 5.
Well, you've played 5 and you've played Tekken, so I don't know.
I have. That's what I say. I would play Tekken before I play 5.
I just enjoy going in training mode and figuring stuff out in 5.
I mean, then again, yeah, and Ten has gotten like 65 on Boiler, but then again, Kaz was not there, right, Kaz? Yeah, right.
I don't know. It'd be interesting to see. Maybe it could happen next Boiler Room, man, or next online shelter.
Yeah.
I want to see it. I think Sherwin's Dudley is godlike. But it's just like for me when I see a Buki and then I see like a ping that's higher than 90, like she's like Chun on crack. Like I go into fucking shell shock syndrome and I get fucking flashbacks.
Just imagine you getting hit by the launcher.
Yeah, dude. I legit get cold sweats at night, waking up thinking about fucking Ibuki and lag. It's like, oh god.
Your wife's got to ask you if you're okay and shit.
Yeah, she's like, it's okay. It's just a dream.
What's wrong?
All right.
Yo, what's wrong?
right, that's enough shitting on Ibuki. Let's move on. I kind of wanted to talk about this since we brought it up a little bit earlier with Omaha and Grimlock versus Alucard. I've kind of noticed in the Third Strike Junkies group
that Grimlock talks too much shit.
Maybe. But here's the thing, right? Omaha is a scene that is still kind of growing. It's still it's not as dedicated to the game.
Yo,
obviously.
they suck. Okay.
They play a bunch of fighters.
Yo, that tournament I watched made me sad. The one the Eat was in. I was just like,
but
what?
Here's the thing, right?
What?
Like,
what?
They're still learning, right? Like they're not like New York or West Coast where they have that rich history of fucking Third Strike, right?
Well, apparently, according to a magazine excerpt from Grimlock, some shit about a team Japanese, right? All right, that's all I gotta say.
Bro, I have
but that was like
4 people in my
how many
city
years
that
ago?
play Third Strike, and I guarantee you all of them would body all of them.
Yo, real talk, I might have been 8 years old.
I don't know, but
It might have been over 10 years ago.
So the thing I wanted to say was like when they post on Third Strike Junkies, they're kind of posting to promote their scenes, right? They're kind of posting to kind of like tell people, hey man, we're doing Third Strike here. If you happen to be in the area, come check it out. And if not, then just, watch us and support us, which is kind of the idea behind streaming.
Goal.
Because otherwise, like, why even bother? If it's not to try and promote it, then what is it there for?
Right.
So I kind of noticed dudes were, I mean, it's one thing to criticize, right, and be like, yo, good shit though, but it's another thing to be like, yo, you guys suck. This is horrible. I wouldn't fucking watch any of this shit ever. You guys are scrubs. I would body you all. Like that type of talk isn't really conducive towards
growing
helping anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's kind of like let's say if I were to watch a Boiler Room stream and I'd be like, and you guys had some new blood there, and I'd be like, yo, who the fuck is this? Get this motherfucker off the stream, right?
Right.
And it's like, guys, be nice to B-Trend. It's his first time there. He's still trying to learn.
Oh man. Hey man, that's probably what was gonna happen.
That's what I'm saying though. Like, you got to respect that these new bloods are trying, right? You can't just shit on them and be like, yo, get good.
But unity.
Here's my point of view. Like, I appreciate them posting up Third Strike stuff. That I'm cool with. I appreciate all that. I'm just saying that when I watched the tournament on Twitch, I was a little saddened by it. But I'm not going to go out and, post in a permanent form like that. I mean, I'll say it here because we're here and we're talking about it. But I'm not going to post down, y'all suck, stop doing what you're doing. Get better. But,
yeah,
and
that's fine. Like if the whole thing is like, hey,
if you're gonna say something bad about somebody, you should at least give constructive criticism on how they can improve in the same comment.
Yeah, I agree with that. I don't think like scenes should be free of criticism. I just think you should shit on somebody,
especially when you're outside.
Yeah, exactly. If you're not from that scene, especially if you're not from that scene, and you're just there to shit on someone.
Yeah,
it's not really helping anybody, and that really looks just more like ego stroking, doesn't it? Like you're just like, yo, I'm so good, I can shit on all of you, and if you say anything back to me, I'll just challenge you and be like, and body you.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know. So what do you think the conversation should, like, how do you think the conversation should go? Do you think criticism in the beginning is helpful? Do you think maybe you should...
after they've gotten an idea, I think criticism is helpful. Because if they don't know how to play the game, no matter what you're going to tell them, they still don't know what you're talking about.
Corrective criticism is helpful. I don't think just talking shit, like complete negative criticism, is helpful.
So let's use Eat as an example, right? Eat says, and I generally believe him. He says he can beat Jamar and Cameron offline. Like, he's like, yeah, I've beaten those guys plenty of times, and Simon too, Simon Yu, and he's like, but for some reason in tournament, I freeze up and I struggle or I do stupid shit.
When I watched Eat get hit by Alex's stomp like 4 or 5 times in a row, that's when I cut the stream off.
Did that really happen?
Yes.
Who's using Alex?
It was like fucking
Was it
winners finals.
Datrick or Datrick?
I think it was like winners finals or some shit. And I was like, what the fuck? It was top 3. Eat was in it, and then the 2 other guys. I don't know their names. I turned the stream off.
Was it Datrick?
I think it was.
Yeah.
Because it was him eating some.
I don't know.
That other guy. I can't remember.
So he plays with us, right? So we obviously know his game pretty well. Like,
Yeah.
what do you think? What do you think is his issue?
He just does stuff.
He just does stuff without thinking about it. Just throws that shit out there.
I mean, maybe he's thinking about it, but he's thinking about the wrong stuff if he is.
Too much YOLO?
Yes.
Not enough YOLO.
Definitely. I played him offline. He still does it. Definitely. Like, literally, the first thing, when I was at final round, I was standing next to pretty much the guy that taught me how to play Third Strike. I'm like, we're watching, and we're seeing him do some smart stuff. We're seeing him do some good stuff. And then he'll just do some random bullshit. We're like, he's solid, but he's just doing some, what the fuck is he doing? Like, that was the conversation we had while he was on the cab. Like, from day one, that's literally the way I've thought about Eat. You know, he's solid, and, you know, offline he could take some games off, but nah, man. Like, when you get to a point where you're doing just, hey, this might work, and then doing it, you're not smart. Like, well, there was the quote or whatever, if you're going to jump for a reason. He'll just jump. But, I mean, he's got solid fundamentals in certain areas, and he could be great. He's definitely better than those 2 other guys. I mean, I don't know. I mean, nerves get to some people though, so I mean, it's happened to me.
When I watch those streams, and I've watched like 3 or 4 of them now. When I watch those streams, I don't see players that are like, oh, you guys are fucking scrubs. You guys, like, obviously they don't know exactly what they should be doing, and they don't have the game down. But I see like flashes, right? Like I see like, okay, that was pretty smart.
Yeah.
They're obviously trying to do something here, and it just didn't work out because they don't know, they don't have the experience, or they don't know.
Yeah.
So like, when you say he's obviously better than those 2 guys, I really don't feel like Jamar is that bad. I feel like Jamar has the most potential actually out of all those players. Just watching him play, it seems like he knows what he wants to do, but it's not so much that like he can't. He just doesn't know all the setups, or he doesn't know all the right spacings or mix-ups yet.
Who does he play?
Jamar is the Chun.
He's the Chun?
Chun-Li.
The Chun hit low forward like 6 times in a row and never did super. I remember that. I just remember some questionable shit. I think Nert, if they're, I'm not doubting it, I'm just saying if they're as promising or good as you are stating right now, that they must have been very fucking nervous. Which can happen. I've had it happen. I've had butterflies in my stomach right before a tournament. I mean, right before a match, after a match. You can see me on stream fucking...
Okay, so...
like, so I mean...
So you play the game outside of tournaments, though, right? I don't know that they do that. I don't know that they play offline except for tournaments.
Yeah.
Which sucks.
What I'm saying. Like, you go into training, like, literally your streams, like, 95% of the time are you in training mode, figuring shit out.
Working out the tees.
Yeah, basically it's like a training mode stream. Pretty much anytime you stream, you'll do some ranked, you'll play some lobby, and then training mode, which is fine, and that's smart. That's how you get your execution down. But they don't do that. From what I see, they just play when they're doing tournaments.
Yeah.
And so if that's the only time you play, like let's say that's the only time you play, and you don't ever practice. Do you think if they practice, maybe he can get those hit confirms down? Yeah.
Hell no.
Fiven?
There's no way.
So it's hopeless then. Just give up.
You gotta think. All right. Best results, they probably had, 30 people in that tournament? If that? All right. In a 30-man tournament, you've got... Combo
Breaker?
Yeah. No, at the Nebraska tournament, Combo Breaker, whatever. How many people were in the Combo Breaker tournament? We'll do that.
It was like 30 or 31 or something.
All right, so 30 or 31. That means to win, you've got to win, I think, probably about 6 matches. Something like that. Maybe a little more. Maybe 1 or 2 more. You really don't have to win that many.
Uh-huh.
That's 6 matches if you're winning. If you're losing, you play more. You probably play like 10 matches. I think I played like 8 matches at final round, and I got to like semis or something like that. I got 5th, whatever. So you're playing between 6 to 10 matches. 6 to 10 matches. You're definitely not going to a tournament every week unless you live in New York, and even then, obviously not. So every bi-weekly to
I don't
month,
think
you're playing
anyone. I don't think
10 matches
I don't
every
think
other
anyone.
month.
Yeah.
There's no fucking way. It's not gonna happen.
So then you would need some training mode, right? Like
You
you
need
would
a
have to
lot
play
of
the
training
game.
mode. Yes.
Yeah, you'd have to play. You'd actually have to play.
Yes.
And that's kind of the thing that I want to point out is that these guys are still supporting the game and still playing the game in tournament, despite the fact that maybe they don't have the time or they can't figure out a correct day to get everyone together to practice and to train up, right?
Yeah.
Country for Old Mindy.
So but here's the thing: when they went over to Chicago for Combo Breaker, who got top 3?
I don't know. You're gonna have to tell me.
All of Nebraska.
I don't remember the exact order, but I remember it was Nebraska. Nebraska got top 3. They went into Chicago, and they beat all the Chicago players, and they took top 3. Simon Yu and Jamar, I believe, were the finals.
Mutant, we're gonna get to your question in a second.
I think that was grand finals.
So who else was in the tournament though?
They had part 2, who was the Ibuki from Chicago. They had Quentin. I don't know if Dirtmaster played. I know what's his name that plays Skullgirls from New York. The Dudley. I'm blanking on his name right now.
Moto?
Mutant will probably say
No.
Is that Dudley, right? Oh, Hardbread.
Yeah. Hardbread? Is it Hardbread?
I can't remember.
It's Hardbread. It's the New York Dudley, right?
Yeah, but it's the
Hardbread.
young kid. It was the young kid.
I don't know. I thought you said just New York Dudley.
I'm sure someone in the chat will know and they'll be able to tell us. Either way, they had some decent players at that tournament.
Is it Ken Black?
Huh?
Kenan Black?
Yeah, it was Ken.
It's Ken Black.
It was Ken Black.
I couldn't remember.
Yeah, so Ken Black was in the tournament. Quinn was in the tournament. Part 2, and there was that guy from Detroit who came down with the super gun. Yeah. Or Michigan. I'm not even sure it was Detroit. Somewhere in Michigan.
I was gonna say
and they had some decent players in that tournament, right? But yet Omaha was still, or Nebraska in general, I should say, was still able to take top 3, despite the fact that everyone shits on them and everyone says, "Oh, well, they suck. They're not really that good." Well, it's like, well, if they're not that good, they just went into a tournament and fucking took it. So it's like when you see stuff like that, that gives me hope. That lets me know that they genuinely want, they genuinely want to play the game and they genuinely want to improve at the game, because otherwise, why travel? Like, why travel to go play Third Strike?
Right.
Yeah. So Mutant was saying, hang on. Mutant was saying when beginners post their tourney vids on 3SJ, what should veterans say? Because I feel like that does apply to this before we keep going with this. I mean, honestly, it depends, really. Don't give negative criticism. Don't just talk shit, pretty much, is the only thing I would say.
Yeah, exactly. You can talk shit, but get to a point, where you're gonna offer something. Don't just fucking shit on them just to shit on them.
Yeah.
Because that doesn't help anyone. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe,
Mom always said, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all.
Jesse, maybe you're just full of shit.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe I'm just full of shit, dog. Maybe I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Maybe the way to grow a scene really is just to fucking shit all over them. I haven't seen that be successful yet, so if someone can point to an example.
If the only thing you're going to do is turn away somebody with your comment, then you shouldn't comment. We don't have that luxury in Third Strike.
In our small community.
Yeah. But purely
I don't
negative
know.
criticism isn't good criticism. It's not a criticism that's needed.
So what are some ways? What are some ways that you can encourage them? Like, how do you talk to these guys who are obviously still learning the game and still trying to improve at it? How do you give them that boost to continue playing? Like, what is it that you tell them?
You always got to remind them of their strengths, man. That's like a big part for me. I feel like if you don't tell people like you're good at this, but you need to improve on everything, but like you keep telling them that you're good at this, you're good at this, you're good at the same thing over.
I can see that. I can see that. So that's why
Positive
whenever
reinforcement.
we play with B-Tran, we always tell them, dude, no matter what, you're always good at teching, dog. So just keep going.
Yeah,
Don't worry about it.
That's so
dog.
full of shit, dude. It's like ass.
I mean,
You always got teching.
He always got Marvel to back up on.
Don't
one of the many golden
worry,
rules,
dog. You
Cass.
still got JoJo's.
Don't worry. JoJo's.
I don't know. Like, I feel like I'm in a position where I can talk to people like that, but I don't feel like I'm the complete right person to be that guy. Like, people, Nika, like Ryan, Yuki, all those people, the higher echelon, those are the big ones. But, I mean, anybody with more experience than the person who posted, really. As long as, like I said, as long as it's not criticism that's just going to turn them away, I have no problem with it. Not everybody can teach or tell somebody what's wrong with their gameplay because they could be wrong. I mean, that's just the way it is. But some people, especially like if I was just starting and somebody like, Yuki or Mutant or Nika or you or anybody, Kyo, whatever, and they pretty much just said, wow, y'all suck or you suck or whatever the fuck, I probably would have turned away. Because if one of the better players is telling me that there's no point in me playing, then, hey, there's probably no point in me playing. But if they give me constructive criticism, like if they give me constructive criticism, better things I can do. Now, when it comes to the specific constructive criticism, that's where I don't know. It would really depend on who it is, what they posted, so on and so forth. Thank them for posting. I don't know, fucking tell them to let us know next time they have a stream or whatever. And then whenever you're in Twitch chat, say, hey, I saw you do this and you didn't confirm or whatever, and try this next time. I don't know. It really just depends on what the post is.
Yeah, and that goes a little bit into the conversation that kind of happened at Fight Club UK, where they were like, well, how do you grow a scene? How do you encourage people to improve and shit? And so I feel like those two conversations are tightly intertwined. Like you have to light a fire under people sometimes, right? And sometimes that's like the way traditionally we do it in America is we do it with salt and we do it with shit talk.
Yeah.
But there is a point where you have to be more encouraging than you are discouraging. And I feel like if you're friendly with them, you kind of know them, or you do it in a kind of joking manner, but still get your point across, and that's fine. But if it's literally just to be negative, then that comes across as ego, and I can understand why people would be turned off to it.
Plus, if you're just a complete dick in your comment, somebody's probably not going to listen to you. Or you're going to piss off other people, and then you're going to be called an idiot. So, because it does happen as we speak.
All right. Well, that's enough for that subject. I feel like we rambled on quite some time on that shit.
Yeah.
Let's take a break, and then when we come back, we'll talk some more, and we'll fucking open up a lobby or some shit on OE.
Yeah.
And get some people in there, get some matches going. But stick around, guys. We'll be right back. Welcome back, guys. It's a very short break. So next up, we're gonna have a little bit of a debate. I kind of wanted. Well, do you guys want to do that first? Do you guys want to do the last thing first? The last topic.
You just do whatever you want to roll with right now.
All right, I want to do that last because I want to bust out the Queen Elizabeth shit last. The next topic that I kind of wanted to discuss was something that I don't know if anyone would be interested in, but it seems like it would be something that you could definitely track, and you could definitely get some useful info out of, I think. And that is the idea of analytics and third strike. Now, for those of you that are unfamiliar with analytics in sports, super advanced, highly tracked things that are like very minuscule. So, like, for instance, in basketball, they'll track like the effectiveness of screens on certain sides of the floor, and with certain players, and they'll determine like success percentages when a certain player is the roll man, or a certain player is the shooter, or if they slip the screen or something like that. And it goes all the way down to like how well you shoot at certain spots on the floor, or how effective you are rebounding when you're in different. So I kind of had an idea of like what would be useful info for analytics and third strike. So for example, like, how successful are your parries versus certain matchups? So let's say you're playing Ken versus Chun. How successful are you in that matchup if you parry more than if you block more, or if you play more defensive versus more offensive? Meaning, like, are you fishing with low forwards? Are you trying to counter hit with stand roundhouse with Ken, or is it better to try and like sit there and try and react to what she does, or let Chun-Li dictate like what the offense is going to be? And so I want to see what you guys think could be tracked, and like how that could be useful.
It's just sick, man. Like, just with tournaments, or you want to do a team tournament, it's a draft, pretty much. It's pretty sick.
I feel like, what is it?
So like you would say,
like the end of a boxing
like
match.
A true
those kind of stats.
Draft, like a true draft, you know.
Like what stats, Nick?
Like boxing, like how many hits did you land? How many hits did you attempt? How many jumps did you do? How many resulted in a positive outcome? Stats like that. That would be my idea.
You can even keep count of life lead, like.
Yeah, how like corner control,
style, like after even like not even corner control, like at like.
Well, I mean, like corner control compared to life lead. Like, how long did you have the life lead compared to being down?
Yeah.
Or corner control actually. Like, how long did you have them in the corner compared to yourself in the corner?
Yeah, I think blocking would be a really good stat to keep. Like, how many seconds in a round you block, to determine, are you more defensive overall? Are you more defensive in certain matchups? Is that your style, or is that just versus certain players? So you could get down to like even player versus player. So like, let's say you have Gavin versus, I don't know, Shotokan, right? And in that matchup, they're playing Chun versus Yun. Now, in general, Yun is gonna run away, build meter, and go in when he as an agent, right? And Chun-Li is gonna do the same thing, but also like try and push him towards the corner. So in that matchup, do you think it would be, or I guess I could frame it another way. In that matchup, you could take the data between those two players and then other people playing that. So not just American players, but you could like watch footage from Japanese sets or in Japanese tournaments, and you could be like, all right, the success rate of Yuns who are more offensive is this percentage versus Yuns that are more defensive. So you could take like Nuki versus someone like SHO, or I don't know, Yakun versus Nuki or something like that, and you could be like, all right, well, they tend to win this amount of 10 or whatever, and then you could be like, that's the percentage.
Yeah.
And then if they're more offensive, then you could be like, well, it's more beneficial, and we have the numbers to back it up for Yuns to be more offensive, right? Or at least that's the idea. Yo, you're getting You're getting harassed by this Makoto dog.
Goodness, Jesus. Oh my lord.
I tried to parry
The
it.
jump medium kick is too good.
Yo,
I keep trying to parry
the
it.
perfect mix. I think it's.
Why just block and punish?
But it's not unsafe.
Just tackle and grapple.
That's what I was trying to do.
Anyway,
but...
so yeah. So let's use this matchup for example. Like, how successful is Makoto when she just uses jumping medium kick on Nick? Now, is that to say that would work all the time, or is that just for that matchup?
While I'm trying to pay attention to an analytical speech. Easier said than done.
Yo,
like, I literally blanked out on the whole thing you were talking about.
You come on, you still like 50% life. Come on, let's go.
Oh, yo, you're getting bodied, son. Oh, yo, he's making that comeback?
No.
Oh.
What?
Had to hit.
A little bit of lag.
He just shat all over his grave, dude.
I don't know. But what are some things that you think you could track, B-Trend?
Did we already talk about throw tech percentage?
Throw techs?
Successful supers, especially Yun. I feel like Yun is the most important character you can keep track of. Amount of command grabs attempted versus hit versus,
Versus 50-50.
good reads. Yeah, like just like good 50-50 situations. Like, certain situations, after a command grab, like the player like jumped out, tried to avoid the mix-up and still got hit or blocked. Successful escapes out of Ganagin.
So like, the reason why I bring up the idea is, how you tell people, oh, well, watch your matches and then try and like see what you could do better or see what you could do different.
But
right?
then that would give you literally
like,
a clear, right?
Yeah, that would give you definitely a more of a clear idea of what you could do. It's like, all right, well, in this matchup or in this match that you had, because you went in so hard.
Oh my God, come on.
You had more success, or because you went in so hard, you had less success.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's like you need to figure out based off of what your tendencies are and what your opponent's tendencies are, and then you could have like an actual like number to quantify it, to be like, okay, well, I know this for sure now. So it sounds like something that you could essentially like get really into and fucking get lost in, because there's a lot of numbers and there's a lot of things that you could track. But it's also something like, if you were just doing it for yourself or versus a certain player, you'd be like, man, like I do well in general, but against this player, I don't know what to do. Then you could go to the numbers and you could be like, okay, well, in this matchup, if I do this, then I'm more successful, and if they do this, then they're more successful, and you can have the numbers to back it up.
Right.
Chat, what do you guys think? Do you think that's kind of pointless, or do you think it's kind of interesting?
I think it's interesting, but I'm not chat, so I can be chat.
You can be chat. All right, cool. Tanner's about to hop in.
What? That was weird. What?
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that you could track in fighting games, dude. But it's like, with the trend of esports and the way that people are approaching games now,
yeah,
I feel like it's something that doing. They're just not talking about it.
Maybe.
Like, isn't it funny how players from SF4 generally have the same kind of ratio of success in Street Fighter 5? And you could say that for like fighting game players in general, like Tokido, right? Like that dude does good in pretty much all the fighting games he plays.
Yeah.
Same thing with Daigo. Daigo's fucking godlike in everything he plays. So is it that they're just skilled, or maybe they're looking at it more in depth than we are?
It's Illuminati shit you're trying to get into, man. You trying to die?
No, it's not even Illuminati. It's just like, maybe they're just fucking paying more attention.
Yeah, no. Definitely. I think they just keep. It's just that they keep better track of things in their mind. Better, like some people just forgetful. Like,
I think things like how many times they go for a parry compared to how many times they don't, / how many times they jump is very important. I think jumping is important to keep track of. I see Back to Basics saying some stuff. So
But even
I can agree with that.
Even in basketball, dude, there's so much statistics like they keep track of. Like there's even a video. You watched that Coach Nick? You know
Yeah, the B-ball breakdown.
Yeah, yeah, dude. That was like, dude, like he was like having a video about how Steph Curry was better as a shooting guard because of like how
coming off screens.
Like that was ridiculous.
Yeah, they were like, if he initiates the offense, then
less effective.
These players tend to do better.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about though. Like if you want to really get into the super data of it, you could, but that seems like something that could be very overwhelming. I feel like just for players who are looking to improve in a certain matchup or versus certain players, that could be very helpful. That could really the exact number.
Exact number. That way you can clarify if you are a jumper.
And that's the thing. You could do it across matchups too. You could be like,
I don't want to play against Tendrin, guys. I'm going to be honest. I really don't want to. I would rather somebody else jump in here that's West Coast. Because I'm not going to beat him because I can't see anything that's happening. It's just not going to happen.
You guys should jump in, give Tendrin some matches. Let
Gavin, get your bitch ass in here.
So he can,
so I can pay attention to what y'all are talking about. Because I keep zoning out.
Yeah.
I have zero interest in ever
playing.
I
feel like a good percentage, is just super hit percentage, super, attempts. Hit confirm. No, hit confirm is definitely like number one for me.
Hit confirms? I feel like hit confirms and throw tags.
Yeah, hit confirms and throw tags are like number one.
And I feel like if you tend to tech throws more or go for more tech throws, you'll probably have less success overall.
Yeah.
Just because a lot of the game is baiting throws, right?
But there's some situations you could say like, oh, he didn't really go for a throw tech. He went for like an OS.
Yeah.
Is really it bad? Weird. Like I know Tendrin's watching, and I know everybody says he's good, but every time I play him, I feel like he's not good, and it upsets me.
It's up to you.
Like I honestly don't think he's that good of a player based on what he's done to me. I've watched him play other people and been like, damn, that was sick. But every time he plays me, I just don't feel like I'm playing against somebody good.
Is it just his can, or is it?
That just proves his ingenuity.
Is it his Ken or is it his Ibuki? Or is it just him as a player?
It's him as a player. Just like same with Sherwin. I feel the exact same way.
You don't feel like Sherwin is any good?
No.
Wow.
I think Sherwin's good.
I think Sherwin is good.
Body me, dude. Every time
I definitely respect Tendrin too. Like I
have respect for him, but based on the way he plays against me.
Maybe it's just because he doesn't respect you.
Exactly. So why should I respect him?
So so basically you only respect people who respect you?
No, I feel like, negate what I just said about that. I feel like it's hard to describe. Like, it's only like Sherwin and Tendrin. Like, whenever I hear y'all talk about them and how godlike they are and all this and all that, and then I play against them and I see what they're doing and I see how close the matches are, I don't think I'm good enough to be having these close of matches with some of these people. And then I play against them and that happens and I'm like, what? I thought you were supposed to be better than this. I don't know, man.
Well, maybe there's a lot of factors that go into that, right?
So question.
Yeah, maybe they're not used to you. Maybe they're not used to your connection or the way that you play, right? I would like the true test is in long extended sets, right? Like how successful you are in extended sets.
Offline. I don't care what you do.
So it's
online
like
is never
the first
real.
10 matches are you guys. But like the first 10 or so matches.
There's some truth to it. There's some truth to online. Like
a little bit, yeah.
No truth.
Really? Like
no truth.
You can't negate that. Like, oh, Shotokan. Like, really? Like,
would you consider a win in an online tournament legit?
Not like I'm not saying a tournament. I'm not saying tournament wins. I'm just saying like things he does, you can still apply offline.
Yeah, online is not. It's not a completely like what is it unapplicable. Like you can apply it offline. Like certain things you can definitely apply offline.
Like Ganesh combos, it's like he's like just because he does the Ganesh combos online, like obviously you're not making that point, but that's what it like kind of sounds like. Oh, he's doing setups online only.
Yeah,
he's still gonna do the same Denjin setups offline. It might not work as well, but it's still gonna
Exactly.
do it. Like Biggie Smalls.
that little bit right there, the fact that it might
Biggie
not work
Smalls.
as well makes it null and void. Just that little tiny factor.
I mean,
so it's an all or nothing with you, right? Like it's got.
Yeah, it's all or nothing. I mean, I
'cause
love
there's no
online.
such
Don't
thing.
get me
There's
wrong.
literally no such thing.
There is no such. I mean, like I said, would you accept if they had Evo online? Would you accept the winner as the winner?
Well, they do have Evo Online. Didn't they do that one year?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure they did that one year.
Street
They did
Fighter
like
4.
a Evo Online thing for Street Fighter 4. Yeah.
Look at
You
this.
guys are qualified.
Button
It might-
and then just
might-
buffer low parry over and over again. I don't consider that good. Even if I do something low and he gets the parry.
Buffer parries? Oh, that's ridiculous.
Repeated
That's
over and over and over and over.
Buffer parries are as good as they work, right? Like if they work, then you're godlike, and if they don't work, then that's fine because you didn't really risk that much.
Yeah, unless you're playing against Chun.
Yeah, unless you're playing against Chun. Or Makoto in certain instances, right? Like when you're in the 50-50.
Like when he buffers, I don't know. Buffer parries are, Jesus Christ, there's a lot of buffers. Holy shit.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, there was a ton of buffers there.
I mean, that's just buffering, like you could have blocked those.
But if you know he's doing,
if you know he's gonna buffer,
you
you like
something about it.
Then that's where analytics comes in. It's like, oh, he buffer parries into a button.
Exactly. That's where the analytics can come in. Are like, oh, okay, so Tenrin buffers 9 million times in the corner, so just throw that.
Exactly, card throw. But even if he does like a buffer into a low, low parry.
Yeah, wait for the low buffer, and then wait for the low, and then low parry. And then as Chun, dude, you get so much off.
Yeah, dude, Chun's like literally buff parry to death. That's her game.
Yeah.
Jump it again. I'll start doing Yuri and shit with
Yo,
Chun.
I didn't know Gavin was in here. Gavin, are you?
Yeah.
Is he still around? Oh, I guess not. I don't know. Maybe he's just listening because it's easier this way for him. He might still be at work. But anyway, so this kind of gets me to the next topic that I wanted to bring up, which is not really a topic so much as kind of a debate. I had an idea for like a player. Oh, hold on. RPF said something interesting. Numbers don't give you the correct, better decisions you could have took during the matchup. Better knowledge decisions helps you, not numbers based on insufficient moves you make during the match. I'm not talking about a particular individual or anything. So you don't.
But I think numbers would help give you an
ratios-
idea of what you should pay attention to. I don't think you should strictly apply them, but I think they would give you a better idea.
Yeah.
Like if you know that you jump a fucking lot,
players-
maybe you need to jump a little bit less if it didn't turn out so well for you. Shit like that.
Yeah, like you don't think it could help players who are kind of stuck and unsure of what to improve on or what to work on? Because I feel like numbers in that instance are like a clear indicator. Like, let's say your success rate at something is like 10%, but you keep doing it, then it's like, well, obviously you need to not do that. Like, let's say you go air to air reset and you're playing against a Ken and you always go for a meaty and you always eat a fucking EX Shoryu or super or something. Then you'll have like maybe it's not clicking in their head like, oh, I shouldn't be doing that. Then you look at the numbers and the numbers are telling you, oh, well, don't do that.
Short. Yeah, I just don't think
Bagoosh
Tenrin's good.
combo. My combos in this game are ridiculous. Yo, I got perfect electrics unlocked. Did I tell you guys that?
B-Tran, tell us more about your technique.
I'll shut up. Sorry, Jesse.
I really should have renamed the stream Judgment, but I didn't want to take the risk of opening up a browser and fucking up the niceness we have on Discord right now.
Yeah, just don't fuck with it right now. Just let it rock. I don't know. I'm kind of interested to RKS perspective on this because Japan obviously knows the game a lot better than most of
the guidance.
But does he know bad American players, as well as we do?
No. Yeah, so that's the thing. Their general overall play over there, like their beginners and their intermediates are much better than ours.
Yeah.
Ours are so bad at everything. Like they don't have execution, they don't have fundamentals, they don't know about blocking, they're unaware of frame data, all of that shit.
Hurtful, man. You can't just say this shit.
This is real talk, dude. The general American fighting games in general, like not just Third Strike.
It's because of bitches.
Okay, and that's the general argument that people have in sports as well. It's like you're trying to play a perfect game based off of numbers as opposed to what's going on in the match.
Yeah, there's always a discrepancy.
And it's like I agree, but don't you think they could like coincide?
Like it's just like it's all about like not even about the match. It's like
But when you get down to a point where, say, like jump is the easiest thing to use as an analogy, really. Like if you get to a point where you're saying that mind games can't be taken in during statistics, that's wrong. Because you still would have the factor of did the jump turn into a positive position. If you did something and it purely put you in a bad position, it was dumb. It's that simple. Mind game or not.
I mean, like I'm just thinking about like throw technique percentage. Like well, you're not taking throws that much, so you should work on that. You know, just like it's something simple. I'm not saying like you should take grand things into account here.
Yeah. So the analogy I was gonna make is like in basketball because that's what I'm most familiar with.
Yeah.
You have the Spurs who use both. Like they have feel of the game and a system that they built around their personnel, but then they all analytics to try and like improve upon that. So it's not like they're relying just on one or the other. It feels like they could be mutually beneficial.
Yeah. Because if you play just the numbers game, you get the Rockets, right?
Yeah, of course, and it looks horrible because you're not taking into account anything. Like you're literally just like trying to cram numbers into a game that's not about numbers. And so it's I don't know. I don't think it's oh, Gavin says he's at work.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's that. I don't think it should be one extreme or the other.
Because you can't account for LeBron James, coming back 3-1.
I mean, you can if you're a Golden State Warriors fan and you believe that the NBA is rigged.
Oh no, I don't believe the NBA is rigged. I just think that LeBron James is too bullshitly good. They need to nerf this guy, dude. They need to go back to 2K and fucking patch us.
Yo, but he has no outside shot.
Who cares, dude? The paint is free. The paint is free.
Hold on. You're gonna tell me that the team with the best record in all of NBA history and the first ever unanimous MVP can't be the guy who can't shoot from the outside?
Yo, I'm telling you, man. That's what happens when defense wins championships. Am I right?
It's arguable.
Yo, Bill Russell got 11, all right?
You still.
I'm just saying, dude. The Cavs defense is, way better than the fucking Warriors defense.
Yeah, I don't think the numbers would necessarily make you like an intermediate to like a godlike player, or like someone who could go win tournaments and shit. That's experience and that's feel and that's a whole lot of things that numbers aren't going to give you. But if you're a new player who's struggling with like you're watching videos and you don't know what to watch for, or you're watching your matches and you're like, I see what I'm doing wrong, but I don't know what to do right. Then you could like use those numbers as a starting off point. You could be like, okay, well when I did this tend to work.
It's an aid, not a rule book.
Bam that. Yeah.
So why did Charles Barkley get a ring, Jesse?
I don't know. That's a good question.
He had a good team.
It must be because he kept coming up against a team that was stopping him, and I wonder who that team could be, but I just can't remember.
Man, nah, me neither, man.
It
could have been. It can't be from Texas.
No way.
No way.
Teams from Texas don't win championship.
Oh, wait a minute.
It's almost as if
Five.
every team from Texas has a championship, unlike some California
Hold
teams.
up, but wait a minute.
Because
five in that.
As far as I know, the Clippers haven't
First
even
of
made
all,
it out of the
they're from
second
San
round.
Diego. You better chill. They ain't from LA, right?
I'm just saying, Texas tends to breed winners, whereas in California, sometimes you win and sometimes you lose, dog.
I mean, you could make the same argument for New York.
Oh well, I mean, we all know. I mean, we don't have to say anything about New York, do we? Do we? Those guys. I'll put it to you this way: those guys love their baseball.
I'm pretty sure. What was it? One Frame Link does analytics for. At least they did for 4.
What if Rain Link does something different? It's like, but it's only they only measure outcomes. It's like, oh, they only win when they're down this, or they only lose when they're down this. Not really.
I don't know, but I think it's something players could do for themselves. Like, they can watch matches with a clear agenda. Like, all right, I'm gonna look for jumps, and I'm gonna look for throw techs, and I'm gonna look for hit confirms, and I'll watch the set and I'll track it, and I'll try and come up with a conclusion using these numbers.
Yeah.
It's like, see, well, I can't confirm short as a Ken player, but I get lots of throw techs. So you're saying.
But that's the thing, basics. Like, it doesn't have to be consistent across the board. That's the thing about analytics. It's so precise and so specific that you'll be able to track it across different matchups, but those numbers won't always be the same. And so then you can like add those numbers.
It's all about average. Right?
Yeah, you can get averages.
Well, you're 40% on your hit confirmed, but you're 80% on your tech throws, so your defense is ridiculous.
Oh God, I got some.
But you get hit by overhead and lows. Like, you tech throws, but you get hit by overheads and lows.
Yeah, exactly.
What happened to you,
Tim?
Tim?
I don't know. That's just something that I would like to see. Just maybe as an experiment or as a trial. Like, if any of you guys would be interested in doing that for your own matches, and let me know if that works out for you, or if it feels like a big waste of time.
Did you boot Tenry?
Nah, he left.
Well.
You're too good, Tenrin. The salt was rising. We could feel it over here. He was getting heated, dog.
You're trying to trigger people.
All right, so that's essentially all I wanted to bring up to the community, because I feel like that's something that could be looked at.
Nah, I didn't boot you, Tenrin.
You know,
I thought your fucking connection fucked up and it said you came back online.
What would that be, Trent?
Tekken statistics.
Oh my God.
Dude.
We can look at the amount of homosexuals playing Tekken and see if there's a correlation.
I mean, there's more girls playing Tekken than Star Strike, so that makes up for something.
Maybe. Or maybe it just says that game is easy enough for girls. I don't know. That's something that only analytics can tell us, people.
I don't know, but we have a really strong female player by the name of Ricky Ortiz.
Yo, fight for the futures in my lobby.
Sick. Fight for the future. Welcome to the stream.
Yeah, we need to get you to play Eat, man.
Hey Jesse, first of all,
he's in my game lobby. I don't think he's in the chat.
First of all, you know why
I wish.
Jesse, you know why fucking your point about Texas teams winning championships is bullshit?
Because every NBA team from Texas won at least one.
Fuck you, Jesse. Let me tell you why, all right?
Why?
There's more teams in LA.
Oh, okay. You lost me, dog. You lost me. I don't.
See,
I don't know where you're going.
The mix-up, son. You already got mixed up.
Oh my God. All right. So let's move on. The next thing I wanted to do was really kind of like a debate. And that's kind of the idea of like a Player of the Month award. And it's not really like an award; it's just kind of like recognition for playing really well for that month. And I don't know if you guys watch all the streams or watch any of the streams with any consistency, but I see a lot of the same players, and I kind of wanted to start a trend of giving people maybe some recognition. So I had an idea, and that's where this is going to first and last Judgment episode. So I kind of wanted to give some people some props, and that's where Queen Elizabeth comes into effect. So we're essentially gonna knight some players. The first player I wanted to nominate is Tenrin, who coincidentally enough is on the stream right now, and I wanted to nominate him specifically because he went to Boiler Room, and if I'm getting this correct, he got a streak of 67 on the people in Boiler Room.
That's so
which
fucking
is
much.
Fucking ridiculous, dude. That is ridiculous. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen a player, not even Pyro, dude.
Yeah. I think Pyro hit 20 or 21 when Frankie was there. He hit low 20s.
That's ridiculous.
He didn't get to 25 though. I remember that.
But Tenra hit 65.
Yeah.
7.
Which is fucking crazy.
Current NBA record. Current what should be the 3S league
record.
No, current 3S league.
3S
record.
league. Yo, so congratulations
so currently
to
Tenrin. Yo, currently
that's who I'm
the Wilt Chamberlain.
That's who I'm not nominating. That's my choice. But if you guys have different choices, including you in the chat, please speak up. Let us know.
They're asterisks. They're asterisks.
Yo, this is all I know. Is the man got 67 and no one else has. So everyone who was there that night had a chance to get 67. Oh, there were only 4 people? Still, that's 67. You have been knighted. Yo, okay, so who do you guys think? Do you guys have any suggestions?
I agree. I'm always for Tenren. Doesn't matter. Ten will be the MVP of the 3S league forever and ever.
From his props, he was like, "Yo, there was only 4 people there. It didn't count." They could take your
All right,
props.
dude. You're like he's currently the Wilt Chamberlain of the 3S league.
He's the Bill Russell. Until someone can do something comparable, let us know. Do you guys have an idea of who do you think should be the player of the month, the third strike player of the month?
I think I have a good one for the 6th man.
Frankie got 80 plus wins at Winter Brawl, but did he do it this month?
That's crazy.
That is a crazy number.
Oh, I'm done playing tennis.
Because
No.
of the firewall? It's because his connection was so bad. It took forever. They only had one person cheating.
Jesus. You guys are done.
Yo, Fight for the Future versus Tenrin on my stream.
Moods?
Let go.
Oh, okay. I like the nomination of Moods. Moods clearly defeated his demon. And he did so in pretty strong fashion.
Convincing fashion, indeed.
Indubitably.
But also, but you have to, but we had.
It was online. So, is that what we have? We have Moods and Tenrin.
God, like.
Nick, is there anyone that you would like to nominate, or do you agree with one of those two?
EXO.
EXO, you want to nominate EXO?
Yeah.
So okay, well, what's the reasoning behind EXO? I haven't seen EXO play much this month actually.
Because we want him back. That's why.
Wait, what?
We want him back. He disappeared.
He disappeared.
Give him Player of the Month. Give him a reason to play.
So what I'm hearing
it's a pity.
is,
so you're telling me it's a pity award?
EXO needs accolades. EXO needs recognition. He needs props in order to be motivated to play Third Strike.
Nah, in all seriousness, not EXO. Like, Tenrin's good.
Just kidding.
I think that might seal the deal for EXO disappearing forever.
Yo, yeah. He's never coming on the show now. He's like, fuck you, Nick.
He said, psych.
I don't know, man. Moods is good. Fucking Tenrin's good. Moods is more recent. I mean, I'm down with either. I think we should have a straw poll posted up in chat so people can vote.
If you had to vote one way or the other.
If I had to vote one way or the other?
Moods.
Man, it's such a blowout, though.
Just kidding.
I
Also,
don't
be
know.
sure with the psych.
I would say Moods, only because of how awesome that set was and how big he doubted himself up until the last minute. And he took a win with stride. He wasn't a dick about it. I mean...
Wait. Hold on. That's kind of inferring some things there. Do you think...
What?
You think Tenrin was being a dick about his wins?
No. I haven't seen him boast at all. And he himself was modest in chat.
The Moods has also been knighted.
What the fuck?
Moods done came up.
It's come up in the world, man.
I'm telling you, dude. Hold on. So we have Moods and Tenrin. You guys in the chat, if you want to take a poll for us and just type in who you think should win Player of the Month.
Bro, just make a straw poll and post it in chat.
Well, you make a straw poll,
but we need to.
Yes, me, the one streaming and running Discord. And, yeah, no.
Yes, you.
No. Do you want the shit
I'm
to
glad
die?
you volunteered, Nick.
Nah, do you want
Way
the
to be
shit to
that
die?
guy.
Canadian gets the American Third Strike Podcast Judgement Player of the Month award. Just wait till we get Moods on the show. It'll be great.
Yeah, we were supposed to have Moods on today, but something came up and he was not. He wasn't going to be able to make it.
180 ping to Tenrin. Jesus Christ. Anyway, yeah, we were supposed to have Moods. We were supposed to have some other people that are going to remain a secret because we might still get them in the future.
Yes, that's true.
Some very good guests that I'm very excited for.
Who else? Who are the nominees so far?
Rexotech.
We have Tenrin. We have Moose. Who else?
I second Rexotech.
Rexotech. Somebody needs to get that Xbox Live account now. And Fightcade. Gotta monopolize it.
Tenrin. So we got a lot of votes for Moods. I'm voting Tenrin. B-Train, you're also voting Tenrin or Moods?
I'm voting Tenrin.
Tenrin. So we have 2 for Tenrin. You Nick, who you going for?
I'll go Moods. Just
go
to
Moods?
even it
That's
out.
1.
Plus,
Kaz
I'm
is going for Moods.
Closer to Moods.
Oh no, Kaz is going for Tenrin, and Basics is going for Moods. So that's 3 for Tenrin and 2 for Moods, and we have 1 for Rexotech.
Rexotech honorary mention.
Rexotech, the the only nominee with 1 vote, who has not played yet. He hasn't played yet, but look out for him on Fightcade. It's coming.
Oh, my chat refreshed. Yeah, you're gonna have to keep up with the votes.
That's fine. So okay, so I think if anyone else, we'll let it go to the end of the week. We'll put it up on YouTube. If you guys want to vote on YouTube, just type in the comment section and just type who you want.
Jesse.
What? The link got deleted, B-Train. You have to be a mod in his chat. Just put it in the Discord, and I'll link it in his chat.
Yeah. Sorry, B-Train, I don't need any more mods. I already got like 20.
He said, "Fuck you. You're not getting mod status, bitch."
I mean, I could do it, but I'd probably end up
Hold
deleting
that
other
shit.
people.
That's what you get. That's what you get for being captain. Hold that. Yo, the silence was so good. You guys want to give a little backstory on Captain Holt?
Nah,
I'm good.
Nah, we good.
No, okay.
Let's leave it an inside joke.
We'll let that one. We'll let that one go.
Pretty sure he's still banned.
I'm pretty sure he is.
Oh,
That's too funny.
Oh, guys, someday we'll tell you the story of Captain Hold That.
Yeah. Is Tenrin really losing the fight for the future?
It won't let me copy it from there.
I didn't get it.
I'll send it to your Facebook.
No, just send it. Put it in the Discord, dog.
Yeah.
It's some.
Oh, guys, I wish I could tell you about Captain Hold That.
That's another podcast for another time.
That's gonna be the last podcast.
All right, Beatrand, you can post in chat now.
Oh, he let you post in chat.
For some reason, my chat on my phone isn't like loading up. There it is.
Damn! Oh, look at that! The nigga has a sword now.
You've been knighted,
Look at
Beatran.
that. Never. He said. Oh, immediately revoked.
What?
Oh, I thought you said you took it. You took it away.
Nah, he got knighted. See, he's got the sword.
No, I can't see anyone's swords or anything. I can't see KDs. I can't see anybody.
See, look at this. Beatran with the straw poll.
There you go. I'm voting Tenrin.
You see the third one?
Rexotech.
Oh, I'm voting Rexotech.
So
Nah, then
yeah,
Moose
we'll
loses the
post
vote.
this link along with the YouTube video. Once the YouTube video comes up, and we'll hold it up for a little while and let everybody vote who wants to vote. But I generally want people to play for something, you know, like even if it's online or if it's at a local meetup. The poll is sick. If you guys feel like Rexotech is the player of the month, I'm not gonna argue with you. We're gonna let you guys decide.
And how about this? For the player of the month, I'll do a photoshopped image for you of yourself.
There you go.
So I'll need a picture. But, yeah, we'll figure it out.
Hot, dude. It's just me.
You go beat Akuma into the dirt. Oh, you need to watch Sandy Bags. That'll
Yeah.
happen.
Why is Tenrin losing to fight for the future? Never mind.
That's a hard matchup, though.
What, Akuma, Hugo?
Yeah.
For Akuma?
No, for Hugo.
I was going to say, I was like, what are you talking about?
That's what I'm saying. Like he has a bunch of options to try and fucking keep Hugo at bay.
I mean,
Scoops!
he has all the options to keep Hugo out all day.
Wow, did you see that shit? What a god.
Scoops.
It was more than scoops. Oh my god.
Yo, he's a god. He's a god.
I keep forgetting I'm the only one watching this in real time.
Yo, he did like 8 claps in a row. Oh my
He always
God,
does.
yo,
Ah!
teleport demon.
No.
Teleport demon was so sick. It didn't even show him like traveling to him. It just fucking instantly grabbed him.
You didn't see what I just saw. Just wait. Alright, my chat's finally loading up. Good. Hey, B-Train, repost that straw poll in Discord chat, so I'll have it.
Yeah, that way we can put it with the YouTube video.
Yeah.
Let me just hold up.
Oh, yeah, Q versus Akuma's got to be worse. I believe it.
God, dude, why is Discord such a pain in the ass? There we go.
Yo.
Where is it? Where did I even have the link still? In Judgment? Dude, that's
You've got chat still up. My chat refreshed, so I don't have it.
I sent it in Discord.
Alright. Why am I, like, not getting
Yo,
anything?
check this out. Hold on.
I'm, like, not seeing anything in Discord chat. What the fuck?
No, I put it in the other one, the actual Judgment one.
Oh, okay. I was like, what? Yeah, that's a better place anyway.
B-Train, did you see this?
Oh my god, what is this shit? Stop!
What is it?
Dude. Dude, it's so laggy on the...
What are you playing now, B-Train?
Everyone in the bottom 5 dies against Akuma. I don't know. Akuma's a double-edged sword, dude. Like if your defense is solid, and you can open up Akuma, he takes damage like a bitch.
Yeah, dude, just play young, dude. So
What the hell is the 12 Akuma matchup? I don't
Something
even.
real
I have
fun.
no idea.
No, that
12
match
has
is,
no
that match
air.
is free for Akuma.
Is it?
12 needs to go in the air, and Akuma dominates the air.
Yeah, he dominates that shit.
Any character that dominates the air, 12 loses real bad. Yoon, like even if 12 lands all these hits with the on
It doesn't
Yoon,
matter because he does such.
it doesn't
shit
exactly.
damage.
I'm saying that's what I'm saying. Like it doesn't matter.
What the fuck?
Yo, Terran is
Okay, you
bullying.
come in this
dog.
lobby just to watch.
Player of the month.
Player of the month, dude.
Oh.
This is crazy. Oh. Oh yeah, for when we do
I
post
played,
the
I played a
video.
really long set
Hang on.
with,
For when we
with
do
Terran
post the
on Fight Camp.
video,
I'm good.
the YouTube channel link is down below. Along with other things. We got t-shirts.
With the straw poll?
They look pretty. Nah,
Oh my god, dude!
the link to my YouTube's on my page.
Do that.
Oh, okay. Yo, link the Teespring real quick.
What is it? It's
Oh, yeah, put that down there too. Yeah, put that down there as well. Oh no, it is down there.
yeah, it's on my page.
Oh,
on
it's on your
the-
stream already.
It's on my
Yeah.
page, yeah. Like scroll down. It's like the second or third thing
So
on
yeah,
my page.
if you guys want to support Judgment and this stream in particular, make sure you go to the Teespring store and get you one of these shirts. They come in all sorts of sick colors. The dark green one is probably my favorite one though. That one
Yeah.
is too sick.
I agree.
Let me see.
Because
Haven't looked at it yet.
we would have one. We would have yellow, which I actually kind of like yellow, but it was the odd one out. But for some reason, Teespring
Yellow
decides
looks
that they have
gross,
15
though, dude.
fucking colors and they only
Yellow.
allow you to use 14, which is the stupidest shit.
Yellow's the color of the Asians, dog. I'm not down.
Hurtful. Hurtful.
I own one yellow shirt.
I'm just saying they gave the Asian bitch and Power Rangers the yellow Power Ranger costume. So is it coincidence or?
Hurtful.
Uh,
Didn't they give the Jew green, blue?
The Jew?
did you? No, blue was the.
Who was the Jew? Tommy was the Jew?
Blue or
No,
green
Tommy-
was the Jew?
No,
I don't
blue was the black guy.
No, blue? No.
Yeah.
On
No,
the
no, no,
original?
no, no.
No.
The black guy was black. The black guy was black.
Oh yeah, in the original. Yeah. Mighty Morphin. Let's see. Black guy
Yeah.
was black. What's his name what's
Fucking dumb white bitch was pink.
green then white? What was he? Oh, what was he? The dude who's
the
a MMA
the
fighter.
Mexican wasn't the
I don't
Mexican.
know, but the Native American dude,
Yeah, red.
was
Seiko,
red.
Seiko? Seiko, Seiko?
Jose Canseco, bitch.
I don't know. I
Yo,
barely
which one was
remember.
that? Was that the Juggernaut?
Yeah, the Juggernaut, bitch.
I'm the Juggernaut, bitch.
Yeah. I'll kill you, rape you, then eat your
The Green
costume.
Ranger bitch is the best Power Rangers video of all time.
Fuck the White Ranger.
If you guys haven't
Green
seen
all
it,
the
go
way.
YouTube it right now.
Yeah.
It's called Green Ranger, bitch.
So the brown hair white dude was blue then. Then what was the White Ranger's name?
Tommy.
Yeah, Tommy. Tommy, what color was he originally? Red?
No, but up here.
No,
No.
he was green.
Green, yeah. Who was the Red Ranger? I can't
No,
remember.
the
He had,
The
like,
main
the
guy, the
sickest
main guy, the main
intro
guy.
of all time, dude. He showed up and fucking owned the Power Rangers, dude.
Oh yeah. He was the dopest. And then because there was Mighty Morphin, and then what was that movie where they got the No, that was still Mighty Morphin. Yeah, they disappeared. They came back with like the ninja outfits. I don't know. This is a long time ago. I barely
What are you
remember.
talking about?
The one where they like go on a fucking spiritual quest or some shit and then reattain their
Sorry,
morphin-
Doug. I'm too young.
Demons, yo.
Too young for Power Rangers, Doug.
Because there was the original Mighty
Oh,
Morphin
what?
with Ivan Ooze.
Which
The
one,
movie.
Which one did you
Lost
see,
Galaxy.
Tran?
Lost Galaxy.
What?
Oh my god, I don't even know what the fuck that is.
Yeah, I don't either.
Oh, hit him with the booty.
I'm talking about Mighty Morphin
Fight
with
for the
Ivan
Freedom.
Ooze and fucking all that. And
Sorry,
then
dude. I only know Jose Canseco.
was that the same? Was the Mighty Morphin movie the one with
Sega
Ivan Ooze? Was that the
sequel.
one where they went off and like found their spirit animals and shit? I can't remember. Or was that the
Sorry,
second
I
movie?
don't know. I don't know what you're talking about, dog.
No,
They like go off
new
and
Power Rangers,
fucking
don't like that.
find their spirit animals and then come back with like
Listen,
legit
you can
ninja
get-
outfits.
Let me all you want, but I still don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I don't know, it was a long time ago.
the newest Power Rangers I know, like
The bad guy selling the
Typhus.
purple lean was fucking Ivan Ooze.
Oh, okay, I remember. That was the movie, dog.
I mean, yeah, but I'm talking about was the one where they get the ninja outfits
No,
the
it was
same
just
one?
it was just Mighty Morphin. I think it was the second season. Second.
No,
Mighty.
that was the first movie. The one with Ivan Ooze is the first movie.
Yeah, Mighty Morphin is the original. That's what I'm asking. I know Ivan Ooze is in the first movie. I'm saying was the part where they go to that like Niagara Falls looking place and find their spirit animals, was that still the Ivan Ooze movie? I can't remember.
Holy fuck!
I'm asking if that part was in that movie.
It powered up.
Cause like I can't fucking remember, man.
It's
It's
okay, you don't
bothering
gotta
me.
worry about it. It's just Power Rangers. Dog. Gotta chill.
Hey man, OG
Yo,
Power
Power
Rangers
Rangers
was
is
the shit.
serious business.
Yeah.
Serious business. Huh? All right, I'll play along. Shit.
See,
Alright.
you don't know because you have that generational gap, B-Tran, but that shit was serious. Friendships were broken over Power Rangers.
Yeah.
I hear that's the reason why Mutant and Exo don't talk so much.
Stop.
They disagreed on which Ranger was the best.
Well, obviously Exo was partial to the yellow.
Racist. Extremely racist.
And Mutants already cast his vote for Green Ranger, so they had a dispute there, and that's irreparable as far as I know.
Yeah,
Ninja
so it
Rangers.
was
What
that
the fuck
movie.
is Ninja Rangers?
I'm talking about. Here we go.
No, but what the fuck is this guy talking about? He said Ninja Rangers. What the fuck is that?
The bad guy selling the purple lean. Yo, Ivan was hard, son. He got
Yo, he
everyone on
was.
that lean.
I'm talking about this. If it'll fucking post. There we go. I'm talking about this. It's in Twitch chat.
Yo, what the fuck is? Yo, they look like fucking village people. Ninjas, dude. They're like fucking
Yeah,
ridiculous.
Yeah, and then the little like cloth around their neck and shit is
They're
the
like
actual
B-boys.
ninja mask
Tommy
that they
looks
pull
straight up
down.
like a B-boy.
Yeah. All right, so B-Tran, do you remember this Power Ranger?
Who you asking me?
This is post Black Ranger too. Oh shit!
Yo,
It's when that
real
other
talk.
guy
Did you
came
guys
in.
know Trini died?
Yeah.
Who died? Who?
Trini, the Yellow Ranger, she died.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Why?
Oh, denied.
It was like Trin or something like that. Shit like that.
I don't
Probably
remember.
Tran. You guys are all trans and wins.
And fans and dangs and
Dangs.
That callback.
There's dangs.
There's
Oh,
dangs.
that's sick.
So that game audio is still like all the way off. Turned up just a little bit.
Yo, that was ridiculous.
But yeah, that's whenever they find their animal spirits or whatever, because they. I
Fuck
don't
spirit
remember
animals,
why.
dude. That's just a stupid 2015 trend.
That is not a new trend. I can't remember why
Bad
though.
pufferfish.
They're like either get their asses beat or something, and then I just remember them waking up, and that chick with the whistling. What was it? They were like whistling batons or some shit. That were weapons. I don't fucking remember.
Whoa. You remember way more about it than I do. The only thing I remember is
Because OG Power Rangers was
Ivan
my
Ooze
shit.
had like
Looked like Freddy
they had
Krueger.
like I remember like
drank
he
some
had like,
lean.
the entire city under like a spell of lean. Like, they were all fucking zombied out on lean. He was like, "Yo, I got that purple."
Yeah, they took
What's
over
up,
the
baby?
what was
And
it? They took
everyone
over
was
the
like, "Oh,
rock
sure,
quarry.
fine."
God, I do remember way too much. They took over like the
I don't
rock
remember
quarry or
any of
whatever
that.
at first, and then it kept going, and then all the parents.
Yo, I remember when the Power Rangers were like mind controlled to be evil. They had like red eyes though. I remember like that was the one way you could tell. It was like, oh no, nigga's evil now. He's got red eyes.
Yeah. That was a while ago. So are you excited for the movie?
Oh, they're bringing
What
it
movie?
back.
You haven't seen anything? Have you
How
seen
they
the
gonna-
picture
How are they
of?
gonna do it without?
Oh, you haven't seen, man. What's
No,
her
I
name?
haven't seen it.
What's the villain's name? The chick?
Oh, the really crazy one?
Yeah.
Rita
Like,
Repulsa.
Repulsa. Yeah.
Did she
Rita Repulsa.
like transform into like the? What did she transform into someone else? Into one of the Rangers? Like that was already dead? Is that what you're talking about?
Maybe.
Next.
VR Troopers, nigga, you out of your goddamn mind. The fuck? VR Troopers was awful.
In
You
case
remember that fucking? I remember the theme song that we.
Here you go,
are,
Katie. That's the new Rita
we
Repulsa for
are
the new movie.
VR. Oh, hold on. What the fuck? They got Elizabeth Banks to do Rita Repulsa?
Yeah.
Yo, she could still get it.
Agreed.
Fucking course.
Yeah, they're doing the remake because of that whole what's his name's little short film slash
Yo,
commercial
I don't
that
know
got made.
if you guys are. Fight for the Future is going off.
Yeah, I'm watching.
All right. Off topic, like hardcore.
Yeah, we did. VR Troopers
Tekken
equals
Power
Tekken Power
Rangers
Rangers
equals
equals Virtual.
Stupid.
Man, let's see. Power Rangers, Beetleborgs. What else? There's a list.
Teenage something from Beverly Hills.
Oh,
No, fucking mutant. The Ninja Turtles, dog. The original Ninja Turtles were my shit.
yeah. So Ninja Turtles, Beetleborgs, Power Rangers, Street Sharks.
Something from Beverly
What
Hills.
else?
I
Something
remember
from-
Beetleborgs.
Beetleborgs was
Beetleborgs
shit.
had that godlike intro.
Yeah.
Had
And
that
then
godlike
fucking
intro.
genie dude.
Dude, and that little kid, like every time he would fucking put on the Beetleborgs costume, he grew like 5 feet.
Yeah.
He was like
Shazam.
4'8" in real life. And then, huh?
He was fucking Shazam.
Is that what it was?
Pretty much.
And then every time he fucking put on the suit, dude, he's like 6'8".
Yeah. Shazam goes from little
That's
kid
ridiculous.
to fucking equal to Superman almost. Pretty much the same.
Yeah.
They're asking how old you are, B-Train.
Yo, Street Sharks.
I'm gonna feed it.
Street Sharks was the shit.
Just let him know.
Street Sharks were my shit too.
I had the like hand puppet things. I remember going to show and tell in like fucking, I don't know, whatever fucking year that was, 1st grade, 2nd grade, whatever, with fucking show and tell Street Sharks.
Please don't tell me
hand
the
puppets.
actual year because then I will shit all over you. I'll make you feel old.
Well, let's see. I was in 1st grade in '97.
B-Trend was probably 2. Were you born yet, B-Trend?
I don't want to talk about it.
It was somewhere between 1st and 3rd grade.
Yo, EXO got bodied by Facebook Messenger. He can't play Facebook basketball anymore. He's the only one that could beat my score, so now my score is safe.
I can't get anywhere close to that.
Thank you, Facebook.
So wait, why did they shut it down?
They didn't shut it down. He just can't fucking access it anymore. Neither can I for some reason.
I don't know. I can't either.
Oh, you can't? Mood still can.
Moose probably didn't update Facebook or something.
I don't know. But hold that shit.
I can if I tap on the
EXO, if you're
basketball.
listening, it won't matter.
I'm playing
You'll
right
never
now.
Be able to beat my score.
Yo, yeah, no way I'm getting 48. The most I got was 19.
Telling you, son. No one's beating that score. That score is too godlike.
Nah. Does it just get faster moving
You know how
left or
long
right?
it took me to get that fucking score? It took me so fucking long to get that score.
I did realize it gets easier after you hit 10 because you can just anticipate where it goes.
He gets bodied by the casino too. Oh, is it that time? Are we about to shit on him?
No.
Is that the part of the stream
No.
we're at?
Bro, we're literally like so deep in this, we don't know where the fuck.
Honestly, we need to wrap it up. We've been up
Yeah, I
for 2.5
think so.
hours.
I think so. We had a good first show. I think. If you guys
Like dead ass.
liked it, please follow.
Follow, subscribe to the YouTube channel, check out the t-shirts. The t-shirts will help us improve the stream and possibly.
What is the YouTube? What is the YouTube?
I don't have an official link yet.
Are
You
we
can
gonna
just search
create
it
one
like a
just
year
for this?
Either or, doesn't matter to me. I'll make
let's
one.
just make an official one for Judgment, so
Yeah.
people can find it. We'll Judgment 3S podcasts. So you guys that want to find it or link it later, we'll post it around, and we'll have the straw poll up. And if you guys like it, please subscribe to that channel. Also, if you want to hear us talk about something in particular, or
More
if you have
Power
something to
Rangers
say
talk.
about stuff that we did, yeah, exactly. If you have something to say about the stuff that we did say, then just comment and let us know what you think, guys.
Yeah.
But I think that was a good first episode. I think we can end it there, and you can play us out with some matches. But thanks for tuning in, guys. Hopefully that was entertaining for you, as it was for us.
I enjoyed it. I had fun, technical difficulties aside.
I like that part where you were getting bodied by Tenran and got salty. That was pretty sick.
Fuck you, dude.
He's
so
losing
messed up,
to
man.
fights for the future now, so I'm not too worried about it.
Dude, salt is like my favorite thing. I fucking love salt.
Yeah, I
love
know.
that
That's why
shit.
you were so happy when I upgraded the stream and got a webcam.
It was so sick.
Just get to see what my... Oh, my God. Wait till you see what I just saw. Fight for the future, better than I thought.
Fight for the future is god, like son.
Still loses.
He taught Sandy everything
Yeah,
he
dude,
knows.
lost to my Hugo Mirror, dude. One game.